Well, we certainly know that the scamdemic took its toll on the airline industry. For almost a year, flights were empty, and the next year, the idiot in charge of the country made everyone wear a mask to fly. Well, when all the nonsense ended, the floodgates to fly opened up again. This and higher fuel prices led to the airlines charging more for their services. We, of course, also had the normal spring and summer demand increases, and flights were packed. Well, now it's actually starting to settle. Now the question is, how resilient will demand be after the summer peak as carriers and travelers alike grapple with persistent inflation and worries about an economic slowdown? People and businesses are actually starting to go back to normal, whatever that means. So airline prices are seasonally adjusting to lower rates. Ticket prices often dip when the peak summer travel fades. Look, children return to school and families wrap up vacations. Though business travel also ramps back up, airlines also adjust capacity for lower demand periods so they aren't flooding the market with seats they would need to offer at low fares to fill. Look, so U.S. round-trip flights as of July 14th averaged about $375, which was down from a May peak of $413, but still up 13% from 2019, according to a report. The airline industry is once again becoming red hot as the airlines are reporting great results and upbeat guidance. One of the biggest problems the airline is having is staffing. Pilots and stewards are in big demand, at least for pilots, it isn't something you can become without some serious training. In fact, we just talked about Seth. His son just became a pilot. Sam, congratulations, Sam. The ground crew is also harder to fill, and because of this, airlines have to cut back on flights, and flights have gotten canceled due to the lack of staff and to operate them. Consumer service, of course, is also an issue countrywide with everything nowadays, and the airline industry is certainly seeing this as a problem as well. You ever notice that when you call customer service now, you hear a dog barking in the background or a kid screaming because everybody's working from home? Delta stated that the carrier has hired 18,000 people since the start of 2021, which is around the number it lost during the scamdemic when it urged staff to retire. Southwest Airlines, for its part, said this week it hired 10,000 people. This week, it hired 10,000 people. Actually, no, it's hired 10,000 people since January. I'm sorry. It announced this week to bring its employee base to 61,000, which is more than they had during 2019. They're expecting big things. As we get closer to the expected recession, the airlines are bracing for less demand, but still higher fees. You remember when airlines like Frontier Airlines were offering flights for $39 to Florida during the years of 2008 to 2012? I gotta be honest, I don't think we're gonna see that again, but I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing $99 flights in the next 2 years as airlines reset into the next stage of the economy. I have a couple of flights I need to book this week, and I'm sure they're gonna be more than I'm used to paying, but I'm happy to pay it, at least this time. United Airlines will be posting their results this week as well, and that should be a good sign as to the direction of the airline industry. I'm expecting a good report along with good guidance, but obviously we're going to have to see how it plays out.